Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my Pan palette update. I already thought I'd filmed this, so this is very rushed. I'm filming this literally an hour before it needs to go up live. So, doing well. I thought I had filmed this, and then I looked at my computer to edit it, and I have not filmed it. So, I'm doing my 27-month update, so that's 2 years and a quarter update, and I think this is going to be my penultimate update of the challenge. I don't even think we're going to make it to the next quarter. I think my finale will be sooner than the update. If you guys watched the previous videos in this challenge, in the series, you will know that I have 2 goals, and the first one I reach is what ends this project. So it's either until I hit pan on every single eyeshadow, or until I have 1,000 uses within the palette. So every time I dip into an eyeshadow, that is a usage. If I use 2 eyeshadows for one look, that is 2 uses, because you know it goes against those 2 eyeshadows. And I am very close to reaching one of those goals. Palette is of course this one. It is my NARS Skin Deep palette. So I started this project in April 2021. We're now in August of 2023 and it's still kicking. I'm using this every single time I use makeup. This is my base eyeshadow and it's still going, and I actually really enjoy using this. So I'm kind of sad that it's kind of coming to a close using this, but I'm also equally happy because I am going to do this again. I'm going to select another eyeshadow palette in my collection and do the same thing, and we're just going to continue going through my collection until I get some serious uses out of my palettes, because I've got a lot of them. So without further ado, I will open up so you can see is the palette, and as you can see, we have got some serious uses in here now. Like every single eyeshadow now looks like it's had some kind of usage on it, apart from I'd say Coconut Grove, which is this shade here, because it's quite a dark eyeshadow. I use it the least, like I pick up the least amount of it because it's such a dark eyeshadow. I'm not much of a fan of those sort of colours, but all of like the shimmers now have uses, which is equally exciting. So what I have been doing for the last several months is I've been dipping into this eyeshadow up here, and then I'll be going to this eyeshadow and this eyeshadow as one look, and then like mixing them together, and then I'll be doing it with this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So the uses are pretty similar, apart from obviously this one at the top. I'm very happy with the fact that we've got some serious dips in these 2 now happening. Like I wasn't expecting it to happen, but it finally has. And I do think before the end of this project I will probably hit pan in those 2 eyeshadows. The other 4 at the bottom I don't think I'll hit pan on. I won't hit pan on Coconut Grove either, but I'm very happy with that. So uses wise, okay, so Taunt up here now has 201 uses. That is a lot. For some reason it doesn't seem like it's actually going down, and I'm using a lot of it. I think that's partly because most of those uses were when it broke into 2, like at the beginning of this project. This is the reason why I brought this project into play. It's because of this eyeshadow breaking into pieces, and it broke into pieces twice, and so it's just kind of like leveling out, I think, at the moment. So that's why it's not really looking like there's been very many uses in it. Sophia has had 88. I think I've probably hit this a few times since I hit pan on it, but really I've kind of left this one alone. Whipped has 145 uses. I think I've touched on this one a couple of times as well, but really I've left this one alone as well. Undressed is 105. I don't think I've used this one at all since I've hit pan on it. And then we've got Barley down here, but it's 115 uses. I did not touch this since I've hit pan on it, so this one's been the same since. And then we've got Icon here, the first of the shimmers, and I've used that 32 times. Basic Instinct got 31, Coconut Grove 31, Centerfold, Calendar Girl, Fast Pussycat and Unbuttoned, they all have 31 uses, so I kind of kept it quite fair with the remaining eyeshadows, but I'm mixing them with this one every single time, so that's why there's always some uses in them. The one that's got the biggest dip is this one here. It's a stunning eyeshadow. This is Basic Instinct, I think. It's a stunning eyeshadow, absolutely love it. Two that have got the least dips are the ones that are on this side down here, because they are the two darker ones, but these other ones are doing spectacularly. So if you add all of those up for the uses, it adds up to 872, and so that means we are, what, 128 uses away from reaching my 1,000 uses. That's why I think we're going to probably reach the goal before my next update, because we are closing in relatively quickly, I'd say. I reckon I'll be finished with this before the end of the year, and then we'll roll in something else afterwards. I'm probably going to do it a little bit differently. The one thing I hate about the way I have set this challenge up is, okay, I'm going to show you guys my spreadsheet. So this is my iPad. This is my current spreadsheet for my Pan That palette. So as you can see, it's got the shades, it's got the uses and the total underneath, and then the goal at the bottom. What I hate about this is that I didn't set it up to be showing me how many I've used for that quarter. So in my next version of this Pan That palette, I'm definitely going to update how I mark my updates and then put each column for each update, so then I can know how many uses I had within that last quarter, because that's what's really annoyed me, is that I don't actually know if I've used these eyeshadows more or less within each quarter, and that's really annoyed me. So I'm definitely going to do that next time for sure. Yeah, overall, super happy with the progress I'm making on here, and to know that we are nearly at 1,000 uses is insane, and that it's taking me 2.25 years to get here is also kind of wild. I'll definitely say the first year of doing this, I didn't double dip in here like I do now. For the first two, actually, I think it was just these two. When I worked on those two, I did not work on any other eyeshadows in here. I just solely worked on those two, and then I was like, you know what, to make this go faster, I need to double dip and work on one. So then since then, that's what I've been doing, and it's been working a real treat. Yeah, so to know the fact that I'm probably going to hit pan on these two, that'll make it half the palette that has been panned, and I think that would be a very successful Pan That palette, if I didn't say so myself. So there we go, that is my current update, that is my status for my Pan That palette. That is where I'm at right now. I think, when is my next update? Meant to be in October, I think. I feel like this update was meant to be in July, but I pushed it back to August because timings. Anyway, that is my update. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your days, and I'll see you guys on Friday for my next video. Bye!